And this guy is pretty special, especially when he gets on top.
He is a nuisance on top. Tight waist half, but Sasso is just as creative on top as well.
This has to feel really good, this moment for Sonny Sasso and all the work that he has put in leading to this moment. He has battled some tough injuries early in his career. Coming out of high school, a heralded recruit, two-time Pennsylvania state champion, went unbeaten his final 2 years at Nazareth. He was an excellent athlete. Very good football player, was a quarterback, first team all quarterback selection. So when you watch Sonny Sasso, not only a talented wrestler, but you see his athleticism on display.
Good snap down right to a shot. Sasso's doing a good job of trying to get and sit to the corner. But you can see Posada keeping his hips up high. By keeping his hips up high, now when his hips are low, it's a little better for Sasso to sit the corner.
Stalemate, a little more than a minute in. Brock, you see a wrestler like Posada and the seamless transition. It seems seamless as a spectator. The work that goes into the Stanford room, but why the gap narrowing so much with these freshmen coming in and having success right away as Sasso now comes back in on his first shot. Whizzer in by Posada.
Got into the low single now. He's tabling it. He's going to try and walk his way up. Now he's got to bring him back to the center. Nice trip there.
This is a very confident Sonny Sasso. Late in the year, he gets the three. Posada on the edge, trying to tripod his way up, gets cracked right back down. Sasso in a position here to etch a couple more seconds of riding time as long as he possibly can, and he goes back to the center up three.
Watch him lift up high, good trip, and covered him immediately, gets the takedown.
You go back to Posada and these freshmen making an immediate impact anymore.
You look at the club coaches, the high school coaches, but also there's a lot of information available online. They're watching technique on their own. Before, you could learn technique when you go to the room, but now you can stay home and surf the net and see great things online to learn to improve your technique. They're just better prepared.
Chris Ayers knew he had a pretty special talent when he stepped foot on the farm. Angelo Posada won a couple of state championships in California where it is one great big class. There are not individual classes. It is all one big crock pot of talent in the state. Boy, Sasso now in again for a second time, and for a second time he finishes it off. Another trifecta up onto the board.
Razor sharp. He was lowering his level. Timed it perfectly. Now we talk about freshmen being ready, but it's a little different. Watch, he gets in and he finishes it quickly, goes right to the double and drives across the body. We were talking about freshmen being ready, but there's a difference being ready and then feeling the nerves of being on television. ACC Championship, also a team championship on the line as well.
$10.5-point lead. You see in the upper right-hand corner entering this match for Virginia Tech. And the first period comes to an end. What an opening body of work from Sonny Sasso. Flip of the disc will come up red, so it will be Posada's choice. He defers. And now here is the strength of Angelo Posada.
I like the fact that Sasso said, I'm going down, knowing that that's Posada's best position. He's keeping his head up. You see, he's keeping his head up because he doesn't want to give up the tight waist half. He's keeping his head up because put your head down, Posada's going to get that tight waist half. So he's looking away and keeping the head up. He's been scouting this one. Look, he's been scouting this one. Crab right there by Posada. And he's got that half in. Posada has long arms, so he's able to do a half as well as a tight waist. One of the minor things that you're going to see is that Sasso is going to make sure that he does not allow that half to get in. Keeping that head up. I love it. He's been disciplined. The coaching staff has said, look, we cannot let that tight waist half get in. But because Posada was able to scoot to that side, he was able to get that half in. Now this is where Posada wants to be.
Comfort zone for Angelo Posada, but he lost his grip. Popping away for two is Sasso. And he has everything clicking right now.
He certainly is. And the fact that he took bottom and not just escape, he got a reversal.
Keeps control as he drives Posada out of bounds.
That tight was half, he scooted his hips away, grabbed the heels, rolled in. He had a sharp win over Max Stout in the semifinals, and Sasso has not lost a step in the finals.
Yeah, the win over Stout, avenging an earlier loss to Max Stout, 11-4 back during the regular season. Now you look at the body of work this year for Sonny Sasso. He medically forfeited out of the scuffle. That's where 3 of his losses came. Returned for the pit duel, lost to Stout. Had a really good national duels. He went 5-0 to help Virginia Tech to a 6th place finish in Tulsa. Short time in the second period. Match dominated by Sasso, 8-2. He's been able to get to his offense on his feet. He started the second period underneath. He went right into the wheelhouse of Posada, and what's he do? He gets a reversal. So impressive showing so far for Sasso. Don't forget, tune in to the 2026 NCAA Division I Men's Wrestling Championships live from Cleveland, March 19th through the 21st. Action begins noon Eastern time on the 19th and ends with the championship finals 6:30 Eastern on March 21st. Catch every moment, every match, how special it is, all on the ESPN app. We always look forward to our trip this year to Cleveland.
Posada's kind of lunging in, kind of diving in, not really setting it up, trying to just grab and reach and create something. And Sasso has that time. Sasso is snapping and spinning. He's pulling the head down, spinning, changing levels. And Posada's just reaching from a distance. All on him. Sasso is all on him. Sasso is feeling it. This is certainly going to move Sasso's seed up at Nationals. Beating an All-American and beating the #1 seed at the ACCs. Well, the match isn't over, but assuming that it continues at this pace, he's really working his way up.
His brother Sammy was so close to winning titles at 149 pounds back in 21 and 23. Now it's Sonny's turn as a redshirt sophomore in control, up 9. Keep in mind you can pick up bonus points as well in these championship matches. Not only do you get 3 advancement points with a win, but Sasso also thinking let's tack on an additional team point. He has Posada flattened out underneath, approaching a minute of riding time, and you're going to hear this crowd and you're going to see close to 5,000 strong come to their feet in the next 15 seconds. He arrived on campus with big expectations. Injuries really slowed him down the first year and a half. He has put it all together. The last champion at this weight for Virginia Tech in his corner, and Jared Hart.
Hart is smiling too.
The final few moments, Virginia Tech has picked up another title. It's Sonny Sasso's show tonight.
Sonny Sasso wrestled out of his mind this tournament.